Want to grow deeper in love with God? Find new and innovative ways to obey His commands at our heart and spirit level. Top of the morning to you. When we consider who we are in Christ, with the mind of Christ and a firm determination to get to know God personally and more fully, we find in 1 John 2:4, whoever says, I know God and does not keep His commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. John 14:15, Jesus speaking, if you love me, keep my commandments. John 15:10, Jesus, if you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in His love. Mark 12:28, a religious scribe asked Jesus, which is the first commandment, or most important of all? Verse 29, Jesus speaking, the first of all commandments, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Verse 30, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, with all your mind, and all your strength. This is the first commandment. Verse 31, and the second is like it, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Romans 13:9, the commandment, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not lie, you shall not covet, and if there's any other commandment, are all summed up in the saying, namely, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Verse 10, love does no harm to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfillment of the law. 1 John 5:3, this is the love of God. We obey His commandments, and His commandments are not burdensome. 2 John 1:6, this is love, that we walk according to His commandments. This is the commandment, that as you have heard from the beginning, you shall walk in it. Jesus taught us that it was not direct obedience to the letter of the law, like the Pharisees tried by prohibiting the sinful act itself, but took no account of the sinful thought. Matthew 15:19, Jesus speaking, out of the heart proceeds evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. Verse 20, these are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed hands does not defile a man. Jesus clarifies even further, Matthew 5:21 through 22, you have heard it said, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be in danger of judgment. But I say to you, whoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of judgment. James 1:15, where desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and when full grown, brings forth death. Hebrews 10:16, Jesus gave us a new covenant. I will put my laws in their heart, and in their minds I will write them. 1 John 5:2, our love for each other is proven when we love God and keep His commandments. Words of encouragement. Jesus taught us there are levels of obedience to God's commands. It's not just about physically obeying, but mentally and spiritually as well. The more sensitive we are to fully keeping the commandments, to love God with all we have and love our neighbors, the deeper our relationship grows. 1 John 3:24, he who keeps His commands abides in God and God in him. Want to love God more? Find deeper ways to obey His commands. Have a great day.